Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Chargers. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, D'Amico Ryans. His side has won 2 in a row. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Chargers. These guys all ready to go here on Christmas Eve. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt up here in the booth with you. It's going to be Cade York to get us started. And we're underway here in SoCal. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that little W picking up the win in that ball game.
And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run here with Amari Hampton. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. Again, it's Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done. He's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
That one's complete. Amari Hampton. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator's going to be one happy camper.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 2nd overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week came to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Right back to Pacheco. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Make a look by the Chargers here, 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
First down, Houston.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. They get 3 on the run. Put a 1 in front of that now as it brings up 3rd and 13.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. First down from the 42. They'll come out throwing. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? So look at it through those eyes.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First down throw by Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down Houston. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Stroud throwing here on first. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. His kick is good for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. On now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganton. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards.
Trying to work quickly now.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. That's one quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this.
Okay, ready?
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have second and pretty long here. Well, right side, Shakir has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't get into a Rondé Gadsden the second. And now it's second down. Throwing from the gun. Gets this one against him. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. Got his man. Shakir has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and goal.
Ready.
Throwing it again here. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Just shy of the goal line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Try and get it into Nico Collins. And it's gonna be second down. Looking to throw, Stroud. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to it. 3rd and long, it's Allen. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Has it at the 45. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season.
To
throw here on first down. Buys time, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is second down and very long. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he goes, third and long. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Here's the backup, first throw. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Hits the sideline to the 20. Up the sideline, past the 40. Breaks through and breaks away. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw it here on first. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that. But this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
14 more yards. That's another Chargers first down.
They are throwing it again. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he gets this forward to the 19. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's the throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers first down.
Hampton will take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dicker on out for the PAT.
Cameron Dicker for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the grab and start this one off. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by Deion Henley. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So as we get set to begin the 3rd quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First down, Texans.
Stride to throw on first down. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Texans 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Got it. Ready?
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll come out throwing. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
At the 39-yard line.
Back to throw now. Connection made to Shakir. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, they could stick it right back into the pocket for a later occasion.
They needed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Hampton does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Offense working quickly.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1.
Trying again with Hampton. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own 1. Yikes.
They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. They work against the blitz. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Dicker connects there. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, okay? Second time they've brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This one's out to Noel, left side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Stroud now on 3rd. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down.
On play action, here's Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's Stroud again. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's up the first. There's a reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's the Texans who happen to start here. They come in trailing on the scoreboard. Offense to the line, second down. Operating from the gun is Stroud. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Loss of 7 yards. It's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Texans set to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And hey, we see him under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Chargers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up, first and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Working on first down. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down from the 41. Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Sticking to the air here. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
34-yard line.
Dragon 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long. Third and long for him here. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. I'm just going to go out on a limb, Parker, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, and it puts you to sleep.
Dicker connects there, and that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the fourth, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And as they get set, Parker, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Running back sent in motion. 1st down, Stroud. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
C.J. Stroud sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. And they get to him again. Looks like we have a player hurt on that one. We'll get a pause here, and the training staff out to look at C.J. Stroud. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Desperation time here. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. Dicker on out for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers stretch the lead to 23. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out now come the Texans on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for them, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold peace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
But it's 3rd down.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. He dodged the tackle. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Offensive line fast.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Texans, 1st down.
Allen now on 1st down. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He works the sideline inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers getting closer to their 13th win of the season. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After the pace here as the clock continues to run.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
4th and forever coming up. They'll throw for it. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here. The Texans are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. Looking quickly here.
Quarterback sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's
3rd and long, it's Allen. And he let his man too much there, Buck. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Poor choice this time to bring it out. So they contain him before he even reaches the 20. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
Here we go. Hot 70.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Working from the gun, it's Allen. They're on him again, and he goes down again. L.A. uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Operating It's Allen. Dump off caught by his back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They're going to pass it here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Could make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So second down coming up. Now looking to throw. Caught. Nice game left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they push their lead to 23.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.